There's one song that Paul McCartney wrote after a dream. Not a creative dream, not a metaphor. He actually dreamed it. Let It Be was written in 1969, at the darkest moment in Beatles history. The band was falling apart. John and Paul were fighting constantly. George had briefly quit. Yoko Ono was in the studio. The tension was unbearable. Paul was exhausted and overwhelmed. And one night he dreamed of his mother. Mary McCartney had died of cancer when Paul was 14. He hadn't dreamed of her in years, but that night she came to him. And in the dream she spoke to him. She said, "It will be all right. Just let it be." He woke up and wrote the song. The lyrics used the phrase Mother Mary, which people assumed was a religious reference to the Virgin Mary. Paul has said it was always his own mother. When Let It Be was released in 1970, it was the last Beatles single ever. The band had already decided to break up, and many people didn't know it yet. So the final song from the greatest band in history was a son writing down the words his dead mother spoke to him in a dream, telling him it was going to be okay. Paul has said in interviews that whenever he is in trouble, he thinks of his mother. She came to him at the worst moment and gave him the only thing he needed, not an answer, just permission to stop fighting it.